Great. So this is 100% made in Italy brand. We were born with bags, but then we expanded in ready-to-wear shoes, jewelry, and of course perfume. So here you can see that everything is handmade and handcrafted in Italy, like from the packaging to the bottle and of course the perfume. This one was our first wine inspired by the city of Rome. It's called the Rouge, and he has so many notes of champagne. Then we have the Vert, that it's all of them are unisex, of course, but this one has some touch of wood, some touch of wood, and also some, notes a little bit more masculine, let's say, that makes it perfect for everyone. And is also inspired by the Middle Eastern countries that they ask for it. While the blue is inspired by the city of Monaco, Monte Carlo. So in this one we have some touch of wood, animalic, and amberfix. So it's also very, very transitional and amazing for everyone. This is the rosé, inspired by the city of New York, of course. This one has some touch of rubber, some touch of city life, and some touch of rose.
Okay.
So we have the rose petals and also the rose flower and the pieces of the flower. Here we have the jaune. We have a lot of spices in here, and it's all this perfume have three notes, but this one is actually have four notes. So we have vanilla, fave tonka, and of course the vanilla just from the Madagascar. Then quercia, which is inspired by the oak tree, and the calicanto again is a flower that is originally from China, but then it's for Europe, and it's this very small yellow flower that's super important. And then the jasmine. So if you came or ever came to Italy, you will see that jasmine is everywhere in spring. So this is our report, of course. And the bonimo, it's a very winter flower that again it's our symbol of being a flower also during tough time, so being gentle and always trying to build yourself up again. So this one actually collaborate with the city of Venice. So for every purchase, we also have a donation to the city of Venice,
Okay.
and we are distributed in an amazing line in the fourth season all over the world. So for the quercia, which is the oak tree, we also have body oil and candles for all of them. But of course, this one is the one in which we are developing also the shampoo and other face cream and
So you can
other
add on to
things.
the
Yeah,
fragrance, having a little bit more layer.
exactly.
Okay, that's amazing. Well, I
So do you
appreciate
have
that.
any question?
Well, so the two questions I have, out of all these fragrances here,
Hmm.
what would you recommend for a young man, and what is your favorite for female?
Huh. Female,
Yeah.
the perfume, as you know very well, I guess, is very
You
personal. So
absolutely.
it's also very connected and rooted to your childhood,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So everything is kind of Madeleine about like I'm talking about Proust that was talking about the Madeleine when he was very young,
Yeah.
and this is also the smell that reminds him of his childhood. So it really depends on you and what is really romantic for you.
Okay.
For a young man, I will recommend, for example, the blue or the vert.
Okay.
They are very, very beautiful, and one has wood. So I know, like we all know that men love wood
Yeah.
scent, but then this one has also amberfix and amazing notes. Then, of course, for a lady, we will recommend the rosé. Maybe if she's a New Yorker, she likes to travel, she likes to work, she's, always ready for the city. We really recommend the rose. Otherwise, we can also recommend the rouge, which is very sophisticated. It has some touch of champagne, and we said also of vanilla, so it's also a little bit sweeter than the other one. So it really depends on the personal taste and touch. We also, like my colleagues, the women, they love the bird, for example. So it's really, really very personal, and that's what we love about perfume,
Well, I
because
appreciate that.
we don't have the things of, this is trendy, this is not trendy. This is my perfume because I love it, and it really reminds me of myself.
Well, I can say that from the bottle design, they look fantastic, very luxurious, very niche.
Yeah.
Um, I'm going to do a part two to this, guys. I'm going to try these fragrances out. I want to thank you again, Victoria, for letting me film your beautiful fragrances. I'm going to link the description down below, guys, so you can know where to go on Instagram if you want to know more about them, their website, and also possibly in the future, I might grab some of these fragrances and review them for you. All right. So,
Thank you.
is there anything else you want to add?
Yeah, like we wait for you also in Milan and everywhere you were.
Okay. So you have a boutique here in or sell them in the U.S.?
We sell the second line. We are
Okay.
distributed
Okay.
in Miami,
In Miami.
soon
Okay.
also in Los Angeles,
Okay.
and but for the first line, not yet. Not yet.
But they can purchase online.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Awesome. All right, guys. So, like I said, I'm gonna do a part two for you guys. Let you know my favorites, and we'll see you in a little bit. All right. I'll check you guys out in a bit.
Thank
Peace.
you.